right, next question for the husbands. Husbands, if you could take your wife on a trip anywhere in the world, where would your wife want to go? Okay. Ready? Okay, we're going to start with Miss Candy this time. Where in the world would you like to go, Miss Candy?
Hold on, has he answered the question, or is he still thinking about it?
He's still.
Okay, there's North America, South America.
He's trying to read my mind.
He's
feeling.
There's a globe up there, Rick, if that helps.
Right here.
Okay, got it? Capitalization is important.
Are you ready?
Okay. Go ahead. Miss Candy, where in the world would you like to go?
Well, we've had numerous talks. You've been there, I haven't. Germany. Oh.
Germany. No.
I said Disney, Florida.
Disney, Florida. Well, there's Germany there, isn't it, around the world? Okay.
Live in Disneyland.
We're not going to ask which one's goofy. All right. Patty, where in the world would you like to go?
Italy.
Italy. Mr. Brian, you said?
Indian reservation.
Indian reservation. Oh, no. All right, Jennifer. Where would you like to go? Bermuda. What? Oh, Bruce says both. Whoa, general vicinity, right? Close. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. There we go. Okay, ladies, this is a question for you. What bill does your husband complain about the most? Just one. Yes, just one. What's the most? Was it the grocery bill? No. Okay, we have all our answers? Okay, Candy's finishing up here. Okay, Mrs. Putman, what is the... Oh, whoa, I got it, sorry. Yeah, you. Mr. Putman. Credit card. Credit card? Credit card, all right. What's this 1 point? Mr. Hunt.
I'd like to say any tax from going to the eat.
All right. All right. Mr. Brown.
The ones you don't pay.
Phone bill. Going with the phone bill.
You're going with that? Is that your final answer?
That's it.
I remember a phone call where you
Water.
in the shower and all soaked up when the water was...
Alrighty. What's going on there? Well, that actually fits with our next question. That you know. Okay. For both of you, who is the safer driver? And if you agree, you get a point. Between the two of you.
Oh, okay.
Between the two of you.
To match them.
Yes, they have to match.
Oh, by the way, I'm not going along with you on that trip. You can't drive because she wouldn't start yelling cuckoo. I know some kid that he kept yelling me, we good, but so she yelled cuckoo.
Okay. On the count of 3, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. When I say 3, you point to the safest driver. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's a point. Yay. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Hunt. When I say 3, point to the safest driver. 1, 2, and 3. All right, there's another point. Yay. What was that?
He's just so used to hitting the wrong button.
There you go. All right, Putmans. Who is the safest driver? Point to him. All right. All right. Yep. What's the score, Kayla?
Puppies have 5 and everyone else has 4.
Ooh. All right. Okay. Here we go. Wives, this is a question for you. If your husband were lost while driving in a foreign city, what would he likely do? A, pretend not to be lost. B, stop and ask for directions. C, stop and buy a map. Or D, find a way to blame you. Okay, I'll read the answers again. Look, first the question. If your husband were lost while driving in a foreign city, he would most likely do what? A, pretend not to be lost. B, stop and ask for directions. C, stop and buy a map. D, find a way to blame you.
Okay, foreign city, do they speak English?
No clarification on that one. Okay. Wives, do you have your answers? Yeah? Candy? Okay.
It's all above.
There's no E. No E. Okay, Mr. Marvin, what would you do? What would you likely do? Pretend not to be lost? Stop and ask for directions? Stop and buy a map? Or blame it on her?
Or buy GPS.
Recalculating.
I have to say stop and ask for directions.
Stop and ask for directions. I hear. Jennifer.
I said,
D. Find blame. No? All right. Right.
so,
Aha. I see. Okay. You're off the flight course. Okay. Mr. Bryan, would you pretend not to be lost? Would you stop and ask for directions? Stop and buy a map? Or find a way to blame Patty?
I'm a map guy.
Map guy. Stop and ask for directions. He's stopping to ask the directions to buy the map. There.
that's why I want to know if it's English speaking.
Okay. Rick, would you pretend not to be lost? Stop and ask for directions? Stop and buy a map? Or find a way to blame your wife?
She always tells me you're going the wrong way, so I'm blaming her.
That's what you got. There it is. B. There he goes. A point for the Browns. Point for the Browns. Yep. All right. Okay.